Training Day. Now we hear stories about Denzel and how intense he is on set. Is that true? Because Training Day was a hell of a. I mean,
On January 4, 2025, Denzel Washington steps up at the White House to receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Stoic, humble, taking a breath like he always does before the big moments. He's a movie star, sure, but this is bigger. It's America saying thank you for the craft, for the example, for the decades of showing up. And to understand what his life looks like right now, in the afterglow of that honor, you have to follow him from that stage to the set, the family table, and the quiet routines that keep him grounded. Next up, we go where he thrives most, back to work. The work engine, new film, old discipline. 2025 is not a victory lap, it's a schedule. Denzel's fifth collaboration with Spike Lee arrives with a new title and a sharp premise. Highest to Lowest, a contemporary riff on Kurosawa's High and Low, with Washington as a powerful music mogul forced into a moral corner after a kidnapping. It premiered on the festival circuit, drew a chorus of think pieces, and rolled out globally with A24, another late-career turn that feels precise, modern, and very him. It follows the heat of Gladiator 2, late 2024, where he swaggered through ancient Rome in Ridley Scott's Return to that world, an exclamation point proving he can still steal frames in a massive epic. The press tour made it clear, he's picky, but when he says yes, he shows up like it's opening night at the theater. But to really see 2025 Denzel, you also have to watch what he's building for other people, starting at home. The family studio, producing the next chapter. Washington calls August Wilson's 10-play cycle a lifelong mission. After shepherding Fences and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom to the screen, he produced The Piano Lesson, this time directed by his son Malcolm and starring his son John David alongside Samuel L. Jackson. The film's release window straddled late 2024 into 2025's awards chatter, and critics praised Malcolm's confident hand. For Denzel, that's the point. Legacy isn't a statue, it's a relay baton. Around the Washington dinner table, the credits are a family tree. Pauletta, his wife since 1983, Katia, Malcolm, Olivia, and John David. It's not hype to say they actually work together. It's their default setting. He's the mentor who still sends notes on a cut, the producer who remembers line readings from a rehearsal 20 years ago. And the way he keeps that balance, work, family, and focus, shows up in the habits you don't usually see. The daily, faith, focus, repeat. Denzel's lifestyle is quiet by design. He keeps a prayer routine, protects his mornings, and treats physical prep like any other part of production. Scripts get margin notes, rehearsals get eye contact, crew members get respect. The goal is simple: bring the same clean intention whether it's a $200 million epic or a camera test in a bare studio. That steadiness stretches to his public choices. He'll promote a film hard, but he doesn't live online. He gives interviews when they matter, not when the algorithm demands it. And 2025 gave him reason: a medal, a new Spike Lee film, and his kids' work in the spotlight. Even his homes reflect that measured pace, more haven than headline.
Home base, privacy with a view. Washington's real estate is classic A-list but low-key. His anchor is a 2+ acre spread in Beverly Park, the ultra-private enclave above Beverly Hills, built for calm more than clout. Think big square footage, a guest house for family, and enough space to prep for a role in peace. Coverage this year repeated the same takeaway. He's not collecting addresses for show, he's investing in quiet. Stories regularly resurface about earlier homes and rentals. Architectural Digest traced some of the history, but the current vibe is consistent: controlled access, family-first hosting, and a built-in buffer from pressure. The point of the property isn't parties, it's recovery. And while the house is private, the math behind the career is public, and it explains how he can now choose only what moves him: the money. Career capital, not flash. After 4 decades of headlining, directing, and producing, Denzel's 2025 net worth is widely estimated around $300 million. The engine is a blend of back-end deals he's long negotiated like a heavyweight, producer fees on Wilson adaptations, franchise work, the Equalizer run leading into Gladiator 2, and catalog titles that never leave cable or streaming. The point isn't to flex, it's to buy the freedom to say no until the right yes shows up. But if money is leverage, His reputation is currency, and that's built on what he supports when the cameras are off. Giving back. Boys and Girls Clubs and beyond. He's been the national face of the Boys and Girls Clubs of America for more than 3 decades, crediting the organization with shaping his own path and showing up again and again to raise its profile. Lists of his causes are long, education, health, and international relief among them, but the pattern is steady help, not loud press releases. The Medal of Freedom citation echoed the same thing: talent matched by service. You can track one thread across his giving and producing: open the door for the next person. Whether it's funding, mentorship, or literally producing his son's film, the result is the same. He's planting shade trees he'll never sit under. And that returns us to where we began: the work. Because 2025 isn't nostalgia, it's a new run. Craft at 70. What he's doing differently now. Watch highest to lowest. The performance looks effortless, but it's built on small choices. Voice low, eyes sharper than the dialogue, stillness used like punctuation. Spike Lee's modern setting, New York's music industry, AI chatter, fame as currency, gives Washington fresh notes to play, and critics noticed he's not repeating old moves. He's editing himself down to essentials. This is the late career sweet spot. Movies that match wisdom to wattage. Projects that stretch him without chasing trends. He can still dominate a frame, but the 2025 trick is restraint. That's what separates legends from veterans. So where does the story go next? To the same place it's always gone when he's at his best: collaboration. The Circle. Directors, co-stars, and the next call. Ridley Scott, Antoine Fuqua, Spike Lee, the list of directors who called Denzel first choice says plenty about trust. When Lee riffs on Kurosawa, he dials Denzel. When Fuqua maps a character's moral spine, he dials Denzel. That reliability isn't just talent, it's culture. Show up early, hit the mark, leave it all on set. And in 2025, with a Medal of Freedom on the mantle and family projects stacking up, the next call is only a matter of timing. Before we close, zoom out. What does the whole picture mean beyond the headlines? Denzel Washington's 2025 lifestyle is not noise, it's signal. A nation's highest civilian honor in January, a fierce contemporary Spike Lee joint in September, a family film he helped midwife into the world, a home that's a refuge, not a backdrop, money as freedom, not fireworks, and a giving record that outlasts any premiere. He isn't chasing the moment, he's shaping it, patiently, precisely, like an actor who learned long ago that the quiet choices carry the farthest. That's the life. That's the legacy.